This poem is called Wartime, and it was written, I'm afraid, in 2021, before the dreadful wars that are happening now, 2 years later. I didn't want to be thought of as a prophet, but I had been reading some work about World War II, and that was what made me start on this poem. Wartime. The convent now is full of women down on their luck, abandoned wives, mothers-in-law, nieces and daughters of men who needed to vanish for a while. Avoiding each other, waiting, reading a little, or sometimes wasting an hour drafting a letter, they slip upstairs to dig in backpacks, hunting for the last envelope with a real address. Where do they all sleep? The young ones camp in the refectory under the frescoed arch. The girl who finished in boarding school has nowhere to go now. Her home is beyond the new border. She practices scales on the tablecloth, breathing in 4/4 time. Then she begins the concerto, first with a gallop, then a long pause, counting the bars, her fingers held up in the air. It is time. The women have drifted singly down along the short path leading to the chapel. Sorry, I'm going to go back and do that do the last section again. Starting with "It is time." Okay. It is time. The women have drifted singly down along the short path leading to the chapel. The sisters' voices heard as the door opens, a brief crescendo. At the edge of the table, she waits until a sign from her dead music mistress tells her to bring the spread fingers down. She holds the chord in place, pressing her foot into the floor, the note sinking into time, the time that's lost, the note so much older than the hand that conjures, filling the empty room.